Mic to check 1, 2.
Give me the mic. Give me the mic.
He wants the mic.
Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Hey, new setup a little bit.
Whoop, whoop. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Cleveland's Biggest Diehards, episode 11. Welcome back to Cleveland's Biggest Diehards, the podcast for diehard Cleveland professional sports fans. I am Joe Stoner. Here with me is our producer who makes all this shit possible, Jeff.
What's up, y'all, man? We got to get the energy up in here, man.
Oh, I feel it. I just can hardly talk. I've had a weekend, Jeffrey.
All right,
But let me intro the pod real quick.
Okay.
Our guy with all the takes, James, actually, he's a little depressed. We went to the game today, the Browns versus the Chargers. He actually just had some errands to run. We might give him a call later.
Okay.
Get a quick little 10 minutes, just a phone call. And this is Cleveland's Biggest Diehards, the podcast for diehard Cleveland professional sports fans. We are coming off a 30-28 loss to those. Did I call them I could just call them the Chargers. The Los San Diego Angeles Chargers, 30-28. The Guardians have advanced.
All right, let's go Guards, baby. Let's go Guards.
Well, I'll just recap the weekend before we get into our grieving of
Let's not even talk about the Browns this week. Why do it to ourselves?
We have to. We have to. It's another week of me getting on this microphone and, well, like I addressed, I can hardly talk. I barked my head off. I had a little to give today, and I gave it my all as a fan. That place was loud today.
You look all barked out.
That place was loud today. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I feel it.
I feel
no,
like...
that's why I know what it takes. It takes a lot out of you going to a Browns game. But if they win, it restores all your bad feelings. But when they lose, it's a rough Monday.
And it stinks when they just like tickle your balls for 4 quarters and lose it right at the end.
Oh yeah. That's all season. We've played down to the wire all year.
You want to save the Guardians for the end, so we have something to...
Yeah, let's.
Let me recap the weekend so you people know why I sound like ASMR guy. I went to the wild card game 1 on Friday. Watched Shane Bieber pitch a fucking gem. Watch Jose Ramirez turn into a legend. We'll touch on that later. And then game 2, I was yelling inside my home for 15 innings until Oscar Gonzalez smacked that motherfucker deep to left center.
Oscar.
And then today, I watched as
a tragedy.
Once again, we'll start the airing of fanatical grievances here.
Yeah, this is part 2. Part 3.
No, this is just the second segment of the airing of fanatical grievances. For the 3rd straight year and the 5th straight game this season, Kevin Stefanski has a great script. Whatever he puts together for those first 2 drives, methodical.
And where does it go?
That's exactly my question. What happens? He's a wizard. It's like he overthinks everything. It's beautiful.
We put 14 points up on the board real quick, and then...
But not even quick.
But then it's not... I can't even put it on him, because then the defense gives up a 50-yard play. It's like...
We made Austin...
We make Eckler look like
Walter Payton today.
Yeah.
And what made it even worse, Jeffrey, was that they didn't even figure out those screenplays until the end. But they figured it out at the end when it mattered. Yeah. It was like, how many times are you just going to... And Herbert did not touch the ground once today.
Thank you. Where was the sacks? We missed Miles and Clowney last week.
Clowney played a hell of a game today. Clowney played... listen, he played the best defensive end you could play today, just the way... Herbert's a hell of a quarterback. I don't want to take anything away from Justin Herbert. That dude is good.
But Perrion Winfrey had a hell of a game.
Yeah, he did
I just want to make sure he's okay. I seen he went down.
I didn't see that. Being at the game, you don't really get, like... You're just so into everything that's going on. So
you miss a lot, especially when you're up getting a beer. It takes 20 minutes on the line.
And I caught Denzel Ward walking to the locker room. Nobody really noticed that. Nobody noticed him coming off the field.
He didn't play that good today, man. He had that good breakup, but they showed the replay and the dude just straight up dropped the ball. He was definitely on him.
Shout out Greg Newsome, man, for fucking hauling ass.
Yeah, made a good tackle there at the end. We were in position again to win this game. just like week after week after week. We should be 5-0 right now, but here we are on our third straight loss, smoking a fucking joint in sadness.
Second straight loss.
Okay, yeah, but it feels like the third to me.
Well, yeah, Thursday night football can do that to you. You know, when you win on a Thursday night. Well, at least we're not the Steelers. Again, we can come on these microphones and cut them on and say, at least we're not the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got their ass whooped on the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
38.
At least we're competitive.
I would rather exactly. I was just gonna say I would rather be in games. It's not like we've lost. Like no team has beaten us.
We've beaten ourselves. Yeah, I can agree with that.
And Kevin, Coach Stefanski, the crowd is chanting Chubb inside the 5-yard line, and he did give it to him on the one time.
Right.
But like, okay, here.
There was one point when he only had 10 carries, like into the third quarter. I feel like that shouldn't happen.
And once again, let me preface this because this is a podcast by fans for fans. So like, I have no journalistic credentials. I didn't go to school for none of this. I'm just talking like a motherfucking fan. Before we get into what lost us the game, one of the things, let's talk about the end of the game with Jacoby Brissett.
The interception? Is that what you were talking about?
He had, oh man, if you don't want to go score that touchdown
on your feet,
yes, take
just
it.
throw it out of bounds.
No, don't even. You could have gained like 5-6 yards and run out of bounds.
Yeah.
And then you still
could have did so many other things and throw that interception.
It would have been third down.
Yeah.
That's just James brought up the take that's just him being a veteran trying to thread the needle and not trying to do too much, but at the same time he's doing too much. And I hate being critical of Jacoby Brissett because he plays great football.
Yeah, he has been playing great. And he's made a couple of mistakes that have costed us.
And me being at the game, he missed.
But I can't put it all on him.
He missed a lot of wide open guys today, though. Yeah. There were a lot of routes that developed that he just felt pressure and wouldn't look deep down the field. But I've said this before on the show. I'll take the quarterback play of Jacoby Brissett over what they're getting in Carolina right now.
Yeah. Hey.
How
many QB sneaks has he converted? And we hand the ball off to Kareem Hunt on a. I almost called him Kareem Chubb. Kareem Hunt on a 4th and 1, pulling the tackle in the garter. What was that? What the fuck was that?
He's like 96% on quarterback sneaks,
that's
and
you
brag about it. And I feel like, I'm sorry, that's my thing with Stefanski. Don't get fucking cute, especially on 4th down.
Right,
it's 4th and 1, and the dude can get it, and we have the best offensive line in the league.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Run forward with Nick Chubb or Jacoby or even Kareem. Don't run outside and pull the guard like. Not on a 4th and 1, man. You got to run
especially
straight
with Kareem Hunt. Yeah. Put Nick Chubb in there, man.
Either one of them run straight ahead.
I made the statement today when Nick Chubb broke that first touchdown of the game. I said it out loud.
Which looked incredible.
I said it out loud. I said this must feel like what it felt like to watch Jim Brown run live in person.
Oh, for sure.
It's just
effortless.
It looks great on TV, but when you're watching that shit there, oh my god, and he told dude, get the fuck off me. Like pushed.
No,
he was behind.
Real.
He was already behind him, and he said, "No, you ain't touching."
He said, "No, I'm walking in this bitch."
Man, Nick Chubb, we love you, bro. We're sorry
Please don't go nowhere. Please stay healthy.
Yeah, we're sorry, man, that this is what it is. But Cleveland loves you. Cleveland loves Myles Garrett. Like the boos today. I'm cool right now.
Okay.
The boos today were for Cade York.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, are we gonna get into it?
Yes. You want to start? Air your fanatical grievance with Cade?
Buddy, what are you doing? You're paid to kick the ball, man.
That is your job. That's what you go to work for.
Misses 2 in a row at the end of the game.
He I think every loss or most of the games this year
he's missed
kicks.
Yeah.
No, just missed kicks and critical.
Even the game that he won.
Last week, we needed Cade York missed how many extra points? I know he missed one for sure.
Yeah.
I believed he missed a field goal too.
I mean, I get it, he's young, but man, at some point
y'all shouldn't have crowned him.
Yep.
I mean, we
we crowned him a little bit too.
We didn't crown him. We went a little crazy, but that was just...
It was well deserved.
Well, we beat... I feel like everybody went nuts because the first game of the season was against Baker Mayfield. We wanted to beat Baker Mayfield
the hype
so
was
bad.
In the air.
So that, it was well, you understand that. But when you come to your senses, and he's even told the press, I think we said it last week.
Yeah.
I have a problem with zoning out. Dude, you're at work. This is your job. Why are you're not running a fucking forklift at Walmart? Like, dude, you literally have to work 4 to 5 months out of the year.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You got it. And don't call Phil Dawson then.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And there was no win, Jeffrey. There was no win at the end of that game.
It looked like a beautiful day.
It looked like it was a beautiful day. And it looked like it went in from my angle.
No, that shit was wide right.
At the end?
Yeah.
It just looked like it was short. Man.
But all right, no.
Well,
the one before that was wide right. That one was closer, but it was still...
No, the end of the game, I thought he made it.
No. At first, it looked like it might...
My angle was like side of the goalpost.
Right. So you're like the lone guy in the crowd going, yeah, and everybody's like, fuck you, asshole.
It stinks, man.
It really does.
It's very...
And it's got us in here a second week in a row sounding like dog shit on this microphone.
And James and I attended the game, and once again, after a hard loss, instead of tacos, today was paninis.
Ooh, paninis.
I got me a overstuffed sandwich. I got it's got the fries and stuff on top of it. But I got
is it like corned beef?
Corned beef and pastrami is what I got today. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Drowned my sorrows with some Budweisers, and I'll tell you what, I think I'm gonna make the announcement.
You back on the king?
I should have never left.
Yeah.
The Bud Lights have gotten...
Is this an ad?
No, it's not. But this is just me being the fan that I am. You call it superstition. You can call it being crazy. You can call it whatever you want. But I've been drinking Budweiser as a Cleveland Browns fan since I can remember.
And we've been
every Sunday.
We've been pretty shit as far as I can remember.
Yeah, and the Bud Lights got us to 2 and 3. Ah, man.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I stick it out with the Buds.
Should we stick it out with the Bud Lights?
I mean, I got a case in my fridge.
Well, I guess we can't let those go to waste.
No. Plus, the chick at Rite Aid wouldn't sell to me at Sunday.
You gotta hate those places, man.
Yeah.
And where they were selling the beer at, it's right by the counter. And she watched me chant as we opened the cooler. Because sometimes when you don't sell on Sunday, you lock the cooler.
Right. Or there'd be a sign.
There'd be a sign.
We get up to the counter. She's like, "Isn't it Sunday?" Like, bitch, you know it's Sunday.
Well, before that, you
see the jersey my guy got on over here. You see my sad face.
Like, before you even bought it, you opened the cooler, and the cashier watched me chant, "Sells on Sunday." It's like, no, you could have just said, no, the fuck we don't. Right. I would have respected it and put it back.
Right.
But instead, you watched us, our sad faces, take those 6 cold, delicious Budweisers.
Yeah, and then I walked them back like a doof.
No free ads. Walked them back. You should have let her walk
I know. As I'm walking them back, I'm like, man, I should have just left these on the counter.
To make matters worse.
But fuck it, I'm a nice guy.
To make matters worse, when we went to Panini's, we got the only Steelers fan working there as our waitress. She was cool.
Did you run out on her bill?
Nah, man. I actually felt bad for her because the Steelers got smacked as bad as they did today. So I left her a decent tip and wrote on my check, "Go Browns."
There you go.
You know, a little friendly.
Gotta let her know.
A little friendly stuff, man. No, you know, everything was cordial though. She did her job. I enjoyed the service.
Kept it peaceful.
Yeah, of course you got to, man. Ain't no reason to be fucking hostile, especially when you're just sad trying to forget everything through food. And that's the only way to do it when you're in Kent, Ohio. I love Kent, man. Oh, it's so sad. It's so disheartening. The season's not over.
No, not by any means.
We've got the Patriots at home next week.
That's a winnable game.
Before we talk about that, anything else you want to talk about this game? I mean, the atmosphere at First Energy. So,
yeah, talk about that.
What was awesome was that the Guardian showed up.
I saw
Tristan McKenzie and Austin Hedges smash
they had
the
Oscar
guitar.
in the stands. They put him on the TV,
Yeah.
and then he was like, I think he was watching on his phone. He was so high up, he probably couldn't even see shit. But
That's my guy, Oscar.
because then he's watching on his phone. He looks up, and he starts smiling, and then he grabs his buddy. It was dope.
Love those guys, man. That was a surprise. I genuinely was because James was wondering who the honorary captain was going to be to smash the guitar on the new tradition.
Right, I like
do.
that they do that.
So they were presenting for the Cleveland Guardians, and I saw it was Tristan McKenzie and Austin Hedges, and I got up out of my seat. I was like, "Oh my god, holy shit, this is so fucking awesome!" Like the vibes were up.
Hell yeah,
the vibes were up. Everything
the vibes were immaculate.
One
might say
it's going to Browns games is so different than going to Guardians games. It's the vibes are the walk with everybody wearing their orange and brown, wearing their jerseys, like for a split second. We're the best team in the NFL
for sure.
You thought we had
when you're walking in on the walk-in.
Oh, fam!
Oh,
it's just everybody's barking.
Oh,
for no reason.
Here we go,
fam.
You already know.
I can't tell you how many people were just walking the streets of Cleveland with 12 packs just open, just killing them as they're.
Where'd you guys park?
Oh, where were we at? We were on the outskirts of where the congested traffic was. Okay. We were in and out. It was about a 20-minute walk, but it was worth it.
Oh, fuck that. No, I go to the muni lot.
I mean, I'm with you. I'd love to experience it someday. Well, you gotta get there though.
It's easy, bro. You just gotta get off at the highway.
Hey, man.
Right there on 90.
But I mean, the energy and the vibes are always immaculate in First Energy Stadium. And I mean, if we had a shot to win it at the end, whether it was that touchdown, if Jacoby makes a better decision, or if Cade York makes that kick, I mean, it was going to be the craziest party you ever seen. Because that game was awesome. That game was awesome. Nick Chubb is a GOAT.
Oh, for sure.
17 carries, 135 rushing yards today, 2 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt's a fucking baller.
He's an ox.
David Njoku on that fucking hand.
Look, that was smooth. That was smooth operating.
You know how smooth it was? I was in the stands. I thought Kareem got it. And then I'm watching Kareem just drift off, and I'm like, oh, who's got it? And then there's the Chief just going down the fucking...
No, that was cool.
Oh, it was awesome.
That was really cool.
But Stefanski burning his fucking 3 timeouts before the 2-minute warning
fucked
us again. Because we would have been able to get the ball back.
We weren't stopping them all day. Why are you burning timeouts?
Staley's going to go for it no matter what. So we could get... We would have had at least a timeout or 2 to run the football at some point.
And we did even run the football, and then...
But once. We needed to have a Nick Chubb 2 back-to-backs. Stefanski. I told you last week, be better.
Why is it got to come down to the last 2 minutes every week? And it's we get right fucking there, and we just don't seal it.
I don't understand how hard the concept is. And again, I'm a fan. I'm not
say it's coaching.
I'm a fan. I'm not in the rooms. I don't watch all the film that some of you fans even do, and these coaches do a lot. But man, if you run the ball with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt and even Dearness Johnson, just pound the fucking rock like it's old school Big Ten football, like you're watching Ohio State or Wisconsin or Michigan, way back in the day when they would just line up in power I formations. If you do that for 4 straight quarters, I promise you, a defense like the Los Angeles Chargers today, they showed it a little bit wilted, and we have the best offensive line in the fucking league.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's so
disheartening.
I know you want to make your quarterback feel good, but at this point, after the season's a quarter of the way over now, you have to win these games.
Yeah,
these games we should be 5-0. Fuck it, 4-1, 3-2. Somewhere where the wins are because now whoever wins Cincinnati and Baltimore tonight is first in the division.
Yep.
That's not good.
This is the game to watch in this division at this point.
And we got Patriots next week, and then I believe at Baltimore, and then a bye week. Or no, at Baltimore, home against Cincy, then bye week, then Miami. So next week against New England, and we don't know if Mac Jones is playing or not, but Bailey Zappi and the boys shut out the Detroit Lions today in Foxborough in the throwback Patriot Pat uniforms.
Damn.
It was 29-0, I think.
So what's their record right now?
2 or 3 losses, I believe. They lost to Miami, and they lost to... Did they beat Green Bay? No, I think Green Bay beat them. I'm not entirely sure. But still, it's still Bill Belichick. At least it's a home game.
Well, we just lost the past 2 at home. Or no, one in Atlanta, one here. But
we shouldn't have lost this game today. It just sucks, man. I told y'all.
Like we're just coming in here week after week saying the same.
I told y'all I wasn't gonna stop though. Got to keep the fucking train rolling. But we got some good shit to talk about. I mean, full steam ahead, man. We can wilt and be sad until Tuesday morning. And Tuesday morning we're on to New England, man.
Right.
They'll fix it. They'll get it done. There's just some things need to change just a tad. When the crowd's chanting Chubb, 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 Chubb,
Feed
Chubb,
that man.
just give it to him, bro.
Feed him.
Who gives a fuck if the play before that goes back for 2 yards? He'll get that back and then some. The man is tired of not making the playoffs and being damn near the league's leading rusher. Man, say that 4 times fast.
Just let Batman be Batman.
I know, right? Man, and I tell you what, there was a lot of Cade York hate from the fans after. So much.
I mean,
everywhere you went.
Come on, kid. Come on.
Fam, every pisser you walked into, it was fuck that guy. When walking back to the car, it was fuck that guy.
Quit spacing out. Fucking get you some weed or something and get your mind right, dude.
How about just let it sink in that you're a professional football player and then go kick?
I mean, you won a game. You've won some games. You've lost some games. Now fucking turn this shit around or get the fuck out. That's all I gotta say to you at this point.
An old head coach in the NFL, Jerry Glanville, said this is the NFL, which stands for not for long. So, hey, shit's high.
They might be changing it to IFL.
What'd that mean?
International Football League. They playing in London and shit.
Oh yeah, how about that? The fucking Giants sneaking one
Have
out.
you
The
seen
Giants
those
are
games?
frisky, bro.
Oh yeah, the Giants did win that game.
Beat the Packers.
But it's funny if you look at the crowd of the London games. There's like jerseys from each team. Like nobody knows who's. They're just happy to see some football.
Yeah, they love that shit though. They think it's cool. They think that kind of culture is sweet. That's that's like their football over there. Like it's close. They don't think it's like close, but you know, we're on Sundays walk into a giant opened up chapel with grass and goalposts, and we're either crying tears of sadness or screaming happy and joy. It stinks, man. I asked James, I was like, I wonder what normal people do on Sundays. I feel like I've said that before, but
just eat chili and
no, I don't. I doubt they even do that.
Just some dessert.
Like seriously, if you don't watch sports, you're probably not watching this podcast or listening to this podcast. But please let me know at Joe Stoner CBD on Twitter. I need to know.
Right.
What do you do on a Sunday?
Oh, you just kick back, read a book, curl up with your cat,
go to Home Depot, do some yard work,
do a little home improvement. Oh yeah, that's when you're like cleaning up the gutters,
rake the leaves.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Walk your dog.
That sounds terrible.
Raking leaves.
I'd rather just feel like this. Go outside, do yard work. Fuck, who wants to do that?
Yeah, who wants to do that, man? Just fucking sulk in our fanatical grievances and keep pushing to next week, maybe next year.
No, there's not next year yet. The sky's not falling yet. I'm not ready to give up yet. No need to. Deshaun Watson's coming back. He's in the building tomorrow. Yes, or today. Okay. Today, when you hear it, it's Monday.
We got a soundboard now.
We do have cool.
But I haven't added any.
Well, we'll have to get some applause.
We get a round of applause or something.
Deshaun Watson back in the building to watch film and lift weights.
But I do have a little track. Y'all ever heard of Chip the Ripper?
Oh shit! Hey, shout out Chip the Ripper. Hopefully we don't get copyright strike.
Oh, we might, but fuck it.
We probably will.
Cleveland's biggest diehards. Hey, let's go.
Shout out Chip the Rip.
Run around all day, getting loud all day, going down all day, dog pound all day, clean browns all day.
Hey.
Better listen what your grandpa say, don't play.
We just need 3 go 4 yards.
You a visit is the only thing I'm gonna pay. Boy, we a new edition. This is not back in the day. Hit him with the Jim Brown. Put
I can't hear you.
Get on my way. I was outside St. Clair, West 6, cooling with the dogs.
Well, if you have no more fanatical grievances, we might as well ride that. into the first beer break before we get a little.
Oh, you just want to ride the song out to the beer break?
Maybe not ride the song out to the beer break. No, let's
right,
let's keep the copyright strike where it's at.
If you only play like 20 seconds, this is cool, right?
Well, how much did you play?
Probably about 25.
Well, we're gonna fucking toe the white line with that fucking extra 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean it's Chip the Ripper, man. We're putting on for Cleveland.
Cleveland, baby, and who other than Cuddy?
Right. King Chip, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm glad he's putting shit out as Chip the Ripper again.
Oh,
like,
fuck yeah, man.
That was the hardest name ever. Why would you want to change it? But hey, I feel him.
Bitch, I feel good.
Don't I look stupendous?
You already know, man. Cleveland's biggest diehards.
That brings back good memories. All right.
I
need a beer.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week, man. Beat the Patriots. Fuck LA. Fuck the Chargers. Fuck Justin Herbert. I kept screaming out. I want to see that pretty boy get knocked into the fucking ground. That's all I wanted to. Like, I kept yelling. I was like, knock his fucking head off. Dude, he was dealing with fucking broken rib cartilage. He needed to go.
I know. He looked like a great quarterback today, so I don't know.
But he is a good quarterback. I don't want to take that away from him. Like, he was making throws that, like I said, Clowney played great because he was coming off the edge of being real quick. Like, right. All you can do is, like, throw your hands up, and you never know where he's going. It's on the quarterback to make sure.
And he responded to that because he was getting the ball out fast, something that I wish we could do in Cleveland.
And
like Tom Brady out there.
I didn't say this yet, but I know Myles Garrett's got to be dealing with some injuries.
Oh,
so.
Man.
All you people being super critical of him.
Yeah, I can't be critical.
No, fuck no, man. That dude's playing a week after a fucking life-threatening car crash.
Yeah.
That's nuts. And he already was dealing with a neck injury before that.
Yeah. So the fact that he's even on the field is like you said, remarkable.
Look, Miles, we weren't booing you. We were booing Cade York. Well, all right, let's get to the beer break.
All right, man.
Cut Cade York.
Oh, I don't know about that. Hey, he did win a game.
One. It's all jokes, man. We'll see, though. I might be serious next week. Welcome to the beer break. Once again, we are sad, but we're about to get happy because we have some great baseball playoff news to talk about. So much for the Browns, but let's go Guardians. This is the beer break, Cleveland's biggest diehards, podcast for diehard Cleveland professional sports fans. Chat's about to come down the stairs, but we don't give a fuck, and I'm about to ramble like this motherfucker shit all the time because we're going from the 10s all the way up to the 20s, and this is how the shit we're going to motherfucking do. Let's go.
Oh, you gotta slow down, man. I got some beers.
Welcome back from that beer break. This is Cleveland's biggest diehards, the podcast for diehard Cleveland professional sports fans. We just got done wrapping up. Well, you already know this. Fuck that shit. Browns are 2-3.
Yep, 2-3.
All right. Well, in other
Moving
news, the Cleveland Guardians are advancing to the ALDS after beating the Rays.
Let's fucking go.
2 out of 3, but they didn't need the third game. They swept them motherfuckers. I was at the first game, game 1, with my mama. Took my mom. James wasn't able to go because of work, and I thought, who else better than let's see what my mom's doing. She's the only one else that could match James's energy for a playoff game. She
I love that video you sent. She's like, "Go Cards!" She was losing.
She sat there for 9 innings and was losing her shit, waving her rally towel. It was awesome.
Hey, but at least it was 9 innings and not 15.
Oh man, I know. Shane Bieber pitched lights out too.
Yeah.
So my voice was already
a little hoarse,
getting lost from Friday. But so we'll talk about game 1 because I was there. I've been to a lot of baseball games at Progressive Field. I've never been to a playoff game. It was magical. Magical, Jeff. There was...
He's like a kid in a candy store?
Jeff, I've never seen the whole stadium focused on every pitch for 9 innings. We hung on every single pitch. Every ball that was hit foul. Every ball that was hit fair. Every strike that wasn't called. It was... I've never seen anything like it.
You're just on the edge of your seat all game.
Where everybody's just worried about baseball and nobody's worried about anything else that's going on in their lives.
Yeah.
Then...
I hate when you go to a concert and everybody's talking. It's like...
Yeah, the only talking was like yelling at
the game.
At the game. And shout out to everybody in the bleachers for giving that motherfucker in left field the middle finger.
What he did?
He just kept looking up at the bleachers and and we just were like, fuck you.
Don't look over here.
It's Cleveland, baby.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, I feel it.
But when Jose hit that home run to make it 2-1 after the Rays hit that solo shot, I think the half inning before, when he touched home plate and the crowd is chanting or singing, you know, the Jose, 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 Jose.
Yeah.
We kept like doing it. And
again.
Like Jeff, he like came out for a curtain call because they were trying.
Shit.
They were reviewing.
He like bowed.
They were reviewing like whether or not Ahmed Rosario touched second base. So there was like a pause in between action after Jose hit that home run.
And the chants are still rolling.
And the singing just keeps rolling, and it just came out of nowhere. Where like everybody was excited and waving their towels and that music.
I love that they was giving out towels. So it was
that
awesome.
rally towel is sweet. And everybody's waving their towels, and you hear that music played like anyways, and they did it. But after all that was done, we kept going.
Yeah.
And when I rewatched it, like from like a spectator's perspective, that made it. I got goosebumps even more. I didn't understand what I was being a part of, but it was like the biggest thank you Jose did to Cleveland for hitting that home run, and Cleveland giving it back. Like, yes, you are the man.
So
it's one of those magical sports.
Magical,
it's a magical sports moment that you
were there to witness.
You feel it, but you don't realize it because you're locked into that game. But like we're not.
In the moment,
when I rewatched it with the hammy call, it was
Yeah.
And just Jose going nuts and like, oh my god, bro,
man.
And Shane Bieber pitched a fucking gem. I've said that multiple times already, but man, he could have went all 9 if Tito didn't want to let Clase get warm, so he was ready for the fucking marathon we had game 2. But boy, man, Oscar Gonzalez is the man. Did you see his fucking swagger when he hit that bitch?
Oh, yeah.
Just like he knew it.
Yeah.
He fucking knew it, dog. And Sticks, Dr. Sticks, Tristan McKenzie, man.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's a bad man. He's
Rick
bad man. He's going to win the Cy Young next year.
Rick almost won $100 on FanDuel, and the guy that beat him
No free ads.
right, but the guy that beat him had McKenzie. And it got him it was like 0.4 more points than him and beat him.
I love
Tristan
McKenzie,
75.
man. That dude is that curveball that he throws is so sick. So when they won, Hedges got pulled out of the game in extra innings, maybe before that a little bit. It's so hard to tell when there's 15 innings. Just because, fresh bat.
Okay.
He's been catching. He caught game 1 and he caught most of game 2. Let Luke Mailey get a few cracks.
Yeah.
So in the 15th, before they won it, before Oscar hit that home run, Hedges went to the pisser, and he was like, fuck it, I got time.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oscar hit the home run while he's in mid pisser. Legend has it, and that's why he didn't have a shirt on when they ran out to celebrate.
Oh shit!
Because he was running from the pisser and the fucking.
Why did he take his shirt off to go piss?
Well, he was like getting rid of his like gear. He's probably gonna put on like a hoodie and shirt.
Oh, like he was checking out of the game.
He was done for the day.
Okay, yeah. He was just trying to take a piss real quick.
We just won the fucking wild card round.
My bad, I'm just a lie. Yeah.
Oh, that's all good, man. You already heard who the fucking host is. I didn't have any of that today. Nobody asked. I wore my Stoner jersey. Nobody asked today.
It's because your hair's so goddamn long, it's blocking it.
It is. I noticed that when I was like in a window walking in downtown. And I was like, whoa, holy shit, you really can't tell who this is.
Right. You look like Palomalu in this bitch.
Yeah, I should get... Well, the Guardians do it, man. I said it. Whoever wins the championship first, I'll cut it. Well, not like get rid of it, but like I'll trim it.
Oh, man, whoever wins the championship, you'll get fly?
Like cut the hair?
Yeah. You can get a little fade?
Nah.
Oh, well, you talking just like a little trim?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna keep the lettuce, man. The lettuce.
I thought you say like I'm fucking buzzing this shit. Like, no beard, clean shave.
Nah, I can't do that, man.
Nah, that should be the bet. If the Browns win the Super Bowl, you have to go cue ball.
Cue ball.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Or you can keep a mustache and nothing else.
I'm dead. The Super Bowl stash.
Yeah. With a bald head.
All right, bet. Bet. I'll do for the Browns to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'll make that bet.
Oh yeah.
For Cleveland's biggest diehards, for the love of the content, for the love of the fans, I'll do that shit. But these Cleveland Browns cause us a lot of pain and sadness.
Yeah.
The Gardiac kids at least reward you most of the time.
Yeah.
They
really got an honest shot.
Fam, what have I been saying since this show started?
Yeah. No, I know.
Aside from the little slide we had earlier,
Cleveland's biggest
season.
Guardian, man.
You already know.
You already know.
Oh man. ALDS against the New York Yankees.
Is there a way we would see the Mets
in the World Series?
World Series and play Lindor?
Mm-hmm. But I told James last night, we were talking about this. I said, I really don't have no ill will towards Lindor, because if it weren't for him being so good in Cleveland, we wouldn't have gotten back Andres Jimenez and Ahmed Rosario.
Yeah.
And probably some farm picks that we used to go get Josh Naylor and Cal Quantrill from San Diego.
Yeah, for sure.
This team deserves your support, man. If you ain't supporting, you better go support. Go get a Guardians cap, man. That shit's cool now. I've got a couple jackets now. I need a hoodie, but the shit's fly, man.
No, it was dope because they came back from one of the commercial breaks on the Browns game, and they was just showing pictures of the Guardians fans and shit.
Oh, yeah, man.
Waving the towels. It was dope.
Hey, Cleveland Browns, take some notes, man.
Yeah. Could we get some wins like that?
We almost had one today. It always comes back to the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, for sure.
Always comes back to the Cleveland Browns. But I don't know much else to say, but on to fucking New York.
Yeah.
Fuck these New York Yankees, man. I think Cal Quantrill is going to pitch game 1 against Garrett Cole. Aaron Boone already said Garrett Cole is going to be the game 1 starter. I know it's the best of 5, and I think games 1 and 2 are in New York. Then games 3 and 4 would be in Cleveland, and then five would go to New York.
Right.
And then the ALCS is 7 games. So it's the Mariners and the Astros. How could I forget those fucking cheaters?
Those fucking cheaters.
On the other side of the bracket.
Okay.
And then the Mets are playing right now against the Padres to wrap up that wild card round. They're the only one that went to 3.
Oh, okay.
Playoff baseball is different, bro. It's fucking different. I love it. It hasn't changed since I've been a kid.
Yeah.
It's baseball.
Well, I thought they had the wild card. That's changed it.
But I'm saying the feeling of playoff baseball.
Oh, yeah.
When you're watching regular season baseball, some of that, not for me, but I understand people's gripes with it, but playoff baseball is still the same.
Yeah.
Everybody that's there, they like baseball.
Right.
Or even more. Hang on everything. Oh my god, the beer guy. Oh, here we go. This is why I don't have my iPad or anything with me, because I came straight from the game to the studio to record. So I'm in line to go piss at the Guardians game.
Yeah.
And when you go to a stadium, there's a certain man code about standing in line. We all got the same goal here. Well, it's a playoff game, and I'm in the bleachers. It's by far the drunkest part of the stadium to be in. We get close to the door. Well, I get close to the door because I was there with my mom. And this dude goes into the exit door while we're all waiting.
Strike one.
Well, we're all waiting to go in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's strike 1, exactly. Yeah. Strike 2 was the drunk guys behind me that saw him do that. Start getting a little rallied up. Okay? Because guy that ended up going through the exit still had to wait. Wow, he thought he was being slick. So these drunk guys that were causing a scene going, what the fuck is that bullshit? Did you see that guy? We should kick his ass. Real shit going on. And all I have to do is urinate, folks. So I'm just hoping that I don't get in the middle, like, you ever seen like an old school cartoon where an innocent bystander gets up in that big cloud of dust where all the like limbs are flying and that giant, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So we get we again. I guess I'm saying we because
You had a mouse in your pocket.
well, I'm including the other gentlemen that are waiting in line with me
Okay,
to go in. I guess that's why I'm saying
it was all of our problems.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
100%. It wasn't just me that was going to be affected. It was every other innocent guy that wasn't as drunk as me and these other gentlemen. We're like, I just gotta piss. It gets better. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it gets better. So we get inside, and like I said, old buddy that cut in line to the exit door instead of the entrance door because, like I said, there's a man code. You have to use the entrance door. Don't ever
Right.
use the exit door when you
Don't
wait
be
in
that
line.
fucking
It's a
guy.
sold out crowd.
Don't be that fucking guy.
Old
Like,
buddy.
what do you think you're gonna do? Slip in next to the fucking?
Yeah, man. You don't think like there's old like you, and especially when you walk. Here's a little side view to the side story. When you walk into the door of the restroom, don't just stand where you can't see the urinal. In a sold out crowd, like, you can do that shit when there's not, like, it's a weekday game at Progressive Field. You can't do that when it's sold out or a giant game like opening day. Go up to where you can see the urinals so you know when that shit like it opens up. So you can keep fucking traffic flowing, man. We're all trying to just let it out and get right back to our seats. Grab more beer so we can rent it for 3 more innings and then whoosh, right back to the fucking pisser we are. So when we get there, there's old buddy standing there.
Yeah.
Drunk guys behind me see him. Oh, look who it is. The fucking cocksucker that thought that he could beat the line. Look who's waiting with the rest of us, bitch. And the dude was like, you got a problem? And he goes, yeah, I got a problem. He's like, we all got to piss. He was like, how about I take you outside and I make you urinate all over yourself, motherfucker?
Oh, shit.
Again, I'm standing there. I'm standing there going, Lord, please just let me get to the urinal so I can just piss and let them fight.
Right.
So I'm just like out of sight, out of mind. Because if this happens, it's going to happen away from everywhere that there's...
And dude might be pissing on your shoes.
Okay. So the dude finally asked him once more, do you have a problem? And he said, take the fucking shit out of your ears. We all got fucking piss. And he was like, so go fucking piss. And he was like, no, I got a problem with you cutting in line. And he just kept going on and on and on about how it was so disrespectful that he cut in line in front of all these people that had to piss.
Damn.
Because we all have to piss and you need to wait in line to piss. So I, in the middle of all that, found a urinal to go piss. And this is all happening while I'm pissing. And I had to hold this fucking, I had a lot of beer at this game. Tall Miller Lights. Please, Progressive Field, please go back to Anheuser-Busch. Please. Oh my God.
Running, Miller Lite's running an ad that says we're 1 calorie more than Michelob Ultra. Like, that's what you're trying to
like, what are we
put
doing?
yourselves with.
10-cent beer night fucked everything up. But at the end of all this guy that had to piss so bad and was yelling about it still hadn't gone to the pisser while he's threatening to fight this guy.
You should have just waited in line, buddy. Just like the rest of us.
I don't know what the moral of that story is, but I thought it was just fucking hilarious that somebody that was so worked up about a guy cutting in line because he had to piss so bad did not go piss in those 10 minutes.
He spent time not pissing because he wanted to ream this guy out.
Yeah.
No, that's hilarious.
You gotta love Cleveland, bro. Oh, and another thing about the beer vendors is when we were at the Browns game, James and I, of course, when you walk in, there's a guy, beer guy, beer. Grab 2 cold Bud Lights because that's what we on right now.
Yep.
And we get up to our section where our seats are at, and one of the beers vendor was like, "Come on, guys, it's Cleveland. 2 hands, 2 cans, baby.
2 hands, 2
Trying
cans.
to get us to buy another beer."
Damn.
Gotta love the vendors in Cleveland. I've made that known.
Did you buy another beer?
Of course.
Of course.
2 hands, 2 cans, baby. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Shout out you beer vendors in fucking Cleveland. The guy at the Guardians game, I asked him, I was like, it's kind of hard to figure out what's going on. He was like, yeah, because they got the radio on with Hammy.
Right.
And it's delayed a little bit.
Right.
And he said with the crowd, man, you can never tell. Usually in a regular season game, I can tell, but I don't know what the fuck's going on out there.
Right. You just hear all sorts of yelling.
It's rocking, no, Jeff.
Yeah.
It was. I can only imagine what Saturday was like because Major League Baseball fucked us, making it a 12:07 first pitch.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that shit. I hate that shit. Fuck you, Rob Manfred, you fucking little bald head motherfucker.
Oh.
Commissioner of Major League Baseball.
Damn. Sock it to him.
I hate that motherfucker. He's the worst thing ever for fucking Major League Baseball.
Yeah. Why so? Why you hate him so bad?
We don't have the time.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Not
this podcast.
I don't have the voice.
Okay. Yeah. I feel you.
But yeah, 12:07 first pitch, bro. That was bullshit. On a Friday afternoon.
Yeah, what the fuck? People got to work.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't let nobody know until Wednesday.
So what'd you just call off?
No, I already had that day.
Oh, you had
already
requested it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already had. I was on vacation.
Okay, yeah.
I was on vacation at my day job, and it just worked out that that's when the playoffs were starting. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to these games. It took me 3 times to get these tickets to go to this playoff game. I think I told that in the last
yeah,
episode.
you were saying that last
Yeah. Oh man, look, it's rocking though. People love Cleveland baseball. Shit is loud. It was loud at the Browns game. James showed me his.
for sure.
He showed me his watch say
loud it was.
decibel levels could damage hearing. You could hear that shit.
Man,
I guarantee you.
Shut up, Apple.
Yeah, I guarantee you. A First Energy bark after a first down where they play the da na 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 na. You could hear that bark probably halfway through downtown.
Oh, for sure.
When it sold out.
That's a beautiful thing.
This baseball team needs your support, folks. We've got the ALDS starting on Tuesday, which when you're hearing this on Monday would be tomorrow. Depending on what happens in this Mets game, you'll know this by the time this comes out. It's either going to be a 6:47 or a 7:37 first pitch on Tuesday, and then a 7:37 first pitch on Wednesday. Let's go. Let's beat the fucking Yankees, man. Let's beat the fucking Patriots on Sunday. I got nothing else. We want to try to call James real quick?
I don't have the aux cord. But maybe next time.
We'll get him on, man. At least he wasn't in his fucking feelings like he was.
I mean,
last week.
he could call in and we would just do how we normally do.
I don't have the iPad. Or we do.
Yeah. I mean, he.
Unless we do the phone call over the microphone. Just hold it.
Oh, you could.
Well, my phone's over there. I don't know where yours is.
Right here.
Let's just call.
You wanna call him?
Let's just call. Yeah.
While we're getting him on the line, I got a song that I was gonna play for the pod.
Oh fuck yeah.
Fuck it, just gonna run it. Big Boss Plans
Go ahead.
and a lot of dope.
Was this Prospect?
Yes, sir. Prospect.
Let's go.
You already know. Here, I'll let you listen.
Oh shit. I love this show.
Yeah. If you wanna know, I got big boss plans and a lot of dope. I got big boss plans and a lot of dope.
Ooh.
I got big boss plans and a lot of dope. Yeah. Hey. If you wanna know, I got big boss plans and a lot of dope. I got big boss plans and a lot of dope.
King of the ad-libs, baby. Welcome to Cleveland's Biggest Diehards. This is what the show's like now. We just got to keep going with it. I love it.
Hot spot, keep some heat in a folder.
Insert air horn noise here. We'll have a soundboard in like another year.
This in a brochure. I was stacking produce, working for the grocer.
Got him on the line.
When I produce everything kosher. I got views by the ocean, my mind floating. Feel like a G-series Benz when I'm going. She said that damn, I think this weed a little potent. I do this
Prospect going crazy on this. Hey man, where can I find this at?
It ain't out yet.
It's not out
It's just
yet.
an exclusive for the pod.
Well, you better
It's
cut
just some
it.
shit I've been working on.
cut
Fuck you. Listen,
I got
go ahead,
big
bump this.
boss
Go ahead.
plans
Hey,
and a lot
turn
of
it
Hey,
up.
I got big boss plans and a lot of dope.
Yeah.
If you wanna know, I got big boss plans and a lot of dope. Yeah. I got big boss plans and a lot of dope.
Yeah.
I got big boss plans and a lot of dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, they still love the flow.
Man, he's just gonna let. No, don't let him get too much.
I'ma do the most.
Don't let him get too
I'ma
much.
make it someday before I'm a ghost.
All right.
Don't
We
let him
got
get
James
too much.
Stock.
Let's get it. Let's get it rolling. James with the takes. Hang on.
We got the voicemail. I think
He's probably busy.
he banged on it. He hit that,
Either that or it's on D&D.
or it might be D&D.
It's probably D&D.
I'll give you some slack or some credit.
I love this show. This show's so great. When James is on it again, we're probably going to go for like an hour and a half. We've been going crazy lately. Where are we at right now?
I can't see. 51 minutes and 30 seconds.
Trying to think if I had anything else. Oh, the midges were horrible. Those bugs.
Midges.
The midges.
Where?
Like at the Browns game today. Those insects, those flies that go around all crazy.
Oh, the midges.
Terrible.
I thought
bro.
you were saying like the midget car.
Oh, midges. Yeah, the bugs, man. They were bad today. All dead and all the pissers.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Just pissing filth.
Trying to think. Was there anything else that I wanted to address? Go guards,
Just
baby.
do better, Browns. Man, just
Please,
quit
God.
ruining my Sundays and my Mondays. Like,
Yes.
everybody's depressed at work. You don't want to come in.
You know, it gets it. Last week got me to about Wednesday. Actually, I was pretty upset most of the
I
week.
feel like we can bounce back faster off this, but like, man, we gotta get this shit together.
Just hand the ball to Nick Chubb.
Batman.
That's all we gotta do. Play the New England Patriots. Oh my God.
Here come Belichick.
Back to where it all started.
Right. You know, there's gonna be a storyline on that.
As a head coach for those fucking fanatical motherfuckers that are gonna get, oh well, he technically started with the Detroit Lions when he get. Yeah, I know. As a head coach, folks.
Yeah.
As a head coach. Oh, and to those.
Just imagine. Sorry to cut you
No,
off.
go ahead.
A world where Belichick stayed in Cleveland all these years
I don't
and
know.
built something in Cleveland.
I don't know what would have happened. Would have been interesting to see
Right.
because he wasn't too good.
Because
He was okay.
As much as we talk about quarterbacks we've ran through a lot of coaches.
Mhm.
And is Stefanski the next one to go?
Nah,
Or you think he's sticking around?
he's getting a pass because Watson's not out there, but he's not bad. We and James were talking about this in the stands. He drives you nuts. He drives you absolutely insane because I said it last week. He's aggressive but conservative at the same time.
Right.
But I couldn't figure out how to say.
Oxymoron that is.
I couldn't figure out how to say it last week, but he just tries to get too crazy in situations where you don't need to be crazy.
Tries to get cute.
Just get the ball to Nick Chubb.
Quick it and cute, man.
Or on 4th and 1, how about this? You have a quarterback that can run the sneak.
The sneak every trip.
Do
and
that.
He's
I
gonna
don't
get
know.
it. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Another game we should have won. Another game we should have won this week.
Cade, get it together.
I'm not the biggest Cade York fan right now.
No, not right now. I don't think anybody in Cleveland.
How about everybody not wear the jersey next week? Let's do that. Anybody that's got a Cade York jersey, how about just keep that one in the closet?
Is there any Cavs news?
First preseason game was this past Wednesday where we lost by 1 to the 76ers, I believe.
Damn.
But Mitchell looked good.
He played in it.
Yep,
Nice.
all the guys played.
Nice.
Jared Allen's back. DG looking sharp. Those unis are crazy.
Hell
They
yeah.
wore the wine with the gold lettering. Shit was fire.
Oh, that
We've
is
got-
one thing. The Browns jerseys today is hard.
Oh yeah, the Color Rush
I love
boys.
the all brown.
Yeah, the Color Rush boys are awesome with the orange letters or orange numbers.
And you sent me something about a white helmet.
The
There might be a white helmet.
one of the owners of the Browns said a fan asked him about orange jerseys and white helmets. He said no on the orange, but maybe on the white helmet. So
White helmet, white jersey. That would be hard.
maybe white helmet with the orange jersey.
Just if it was a white helmet, just with the orange helmet logo on the side. A helmet on a helmet.
Just keep doing it like one of those pictures you take on your phone with the
With
mirror.
a white helmet on it.
I would love to see the orange jersey. Have you seen those that are being sold that like have Nick Chubb on it? They're
No, I haven't seen them.
They're like the Color Rush but orange. with brown numbers on it.
Is it like a different color orange? Or?
No, it's our orange. It's fucking sweet. We should wear it with like brown pants.
Yeah,
Be
switch
fire.
it up a little bit, man.
Be fire. Why not?
Switch it up.
One game. What's it gonna hurt?
I like the Irish jerseys. They switched it up. They had some all white with like these gold flares. It was dope.
Yeah.
White helmets.
I don't pay
No,
attention.
they had gold helmets.
Yeah, of course they had gold helmets.
Yeah, they always got gold helmets.
I don't pay attention like I used to.
Okay, yeah. I just caught it on Sports Center.
This is Cleveland's biggest diehards. I could start a whole nother podcast about how I feel about Notre Dame football. Oh, and I was going to say this before you cut me off, but I deserve to get cut off out of all the times I've cut you and James off on the show.
It's all right, man. We all get our...
We get excited.
Yeah.
I told some people on Twitter I would live stream a game, a Guardians game, like watch it with me during the ALDS if we got there. Well, I'm a man of my word. I'll try to get set up. I'm looking at game 2, game 3 maybe.
What do you think about live potting a game?
Might as well just do a live stream.
But like with this thing, we could take this anywhere. We're not even hooked up to a computer right now, dog. It's just all on this thing.
Well, I'm all in.
That would be hard if me, you, and James got together and live potted the next Browns game.
Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, let's plan it for Sunday.
Get Jake to come through.
Let's plan it for Sunday.
Yeah.
Watch it down here. Can we?
Yeah, I got a TV now.
Yeah.
Can't see it off screen, but got the sound bar down here now.
11 episodes, man. We just keep going up.
11. Hey, let's get a round of applause for last week. I don't think we put any emphasis on the 10th episode. Like, we're fucking 10. We're now 11 deep. Man.
I love this shit, man.
Went from 0 to 100.
Real quick.
Right.
It's not like we're just like, we took a break or two here, but 11 episodes in 6 months or so. Barely that.
Hell yeah.
Fucking A. Let's be better next week, Cleveland. Let's keep rolling, Guardians. When I say Cleveland, I meant the Browns. Let's be better next week, Cleveland Browns. Right. Let's keep rolling, Cleveland Guardians. Hey, if you want to watch a team give you a heart attack, but like make it worth it in the end, watch the Cleveland Guardians.
Win. Yeah.
And we are playing the New York Yankees, so everybody but they stink. They fucking stink. I hate the New York Yankees.
Somebody's getting thrown out of one of these games.
And speaking of getting thrown out of games, Kevin Stefanski, it's about fucking time.
What?
How about that?
I didn't see.
He got an unsportsmanlike.
Stefanski did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Yeah. He was yelling at the referee for not throwing a flag down in the red zone when the Chargers scored the first time, I think.
All I know is...
I forget who got blocked. Somebody got blocked, and we thought it was illegal. And Stefanski went nuts. And y'all must have went to commercial. And they threw a flag, and I looked at the woman next to me, and I was like, oh, somebody on Cleveland said something to somebody, and they said unsportsmanlike conduct, unsportsmanlike conduct, sideline warning, Cleveland head coach, and everybody kind of cheered. Like, you were booing, but it's like, everybody complains that Stefanski don't show no energy, so It was nice to see. It's like watching Tito Francona get fired up and get tossed out of all the games he got tossed out of today.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you want to see that. No, I feel that.
But I hate the Yankees. They're the team I hate the most out of anything, professional sports, college sports, high school sports even, because I hate Massillon, Washington.
Yeah, fuck them.
I can't stand them. I mean, if you're listening, shout out, but fuck you at the same time.
I mean, shout out, but fuck
MCKINLEYPUPS. Oh, yes, the pups are the best. You understand what I'm fucking saying.
Sir. Hey, they're, I think, won their last 4.
Beat Jackson, baby. I don't know what Kent State did. I don't even know if Kent State played, but if they won, go Flashes. Even if they didn't,
James
go Flashes.
Would tell us if he would come on the fucking pod.
I feel like episode 12, we'll get our guy with the takes. He was very...
Takes back, man.
He was very...
Emotion.
No, he was very level-headed today.
Oh, see, that's why I thought...
Very level-headed today.
I thought that y'all being together, you would have got him on today, but...
It's
I
hard.
get if you got shit you gotta do.
Yeah, you got shit you gotta do. You gotta do that shit. It's just hard. This is a different feeling being a Browns fan. Losing games that you should win.
Yeah.
It's not
Usually we're used to just getting pummeled, and then we would just come on here and talk about fucking pizza or something.
We said it earlier, but we're the only ones that have beaten the Browns are the Browns.
Yep, that's well said.
James had a great tweet. He said something like, "This team is good, like really good,
But could be great.
but he didn't say this. I said this. We're not making the plays that are there to be made. It's just the football plays that are there. We're not making them yet.
Yeah.
Like Donovan Peoples-Jones diving for all those balls when he finally did it. And I mean, it might be on a little bit of Jacoby, but we don't know. We don't know who's supposed to be where. But he also said the train's not off the tracks yet. The passengers are just shaking the car.
Yeah. But I mean, we've been talking all year about like this team being like tight knit. Like they all are cool with each other, but it's not.
Amari Cooper was pissed off when that interception got thrown.
Yeah.
I didn't know where he was out on the field.
Yeah,
and
he
single
came
coverage,
off the field.
Single coverage all game. For most of it, it was just him and J.C. Jackson, and I didn't understand why we didn't take advantage of that.
Yeah, we didn't.
And the Chief got put in like the rotation a little late, but he was. That's what I mean. He should have been eating a little more.
Yeah,
man, we could talk about this for hours. We could talk about this for hours. It just stinks. We should have won that game.
Yep, definitely should have won it.
And a missed field goal, 2 missed field goals. But if he makes that first one, we're up anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. Beat New England. Fuck New York. Hey, we're gonna ride out on this 11th episode of Cleveland's Biggest Diehards, the podcast for diehard Cleveland professional sports fans, with the chant that we were doing at the Browns game, even though we were sad. Hey, fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. This has been Cleveland's Biggest Diehards, the podcast for diehard Cleveland professional sports fans. Go Guards, go Cavs, let's go Browns.
Let's go, baby.